Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel. Today, I think I'm finally catching up with weekly reading vlogs. So, if you saw the end of my last vlog, Chelsea sent me some adorable presents and completely destroyed me emotionally. So if you haven't seen that, please do go check it out. I was heading straight to bed, but I've damaged my chair while I've been gone. Sorry, chair. My neighbour has some parcels for me and he didn't answer the door when I called, so I need to hang around. I'm not going to sleep yet. So we're going to talk about the other stuff I have here. I have 5 books and these all arrived before I went away. Some of these I did mention, some of them I didn't in that vlog, so I'm just going to mention them all again for completeness. So the first one we have is Barbarian's Prize by Ruby Dixon, and this was a gift from the lovely Becca for hitting 3k. I think all of these are 3k gifts. But if I didn't read it out, the note says, "Congratulations on hitting 3k, you deserve it so much. Yes, I'm using this as an excuse to expand your Alien collection." So we have some more Alien romance, we'll call it romance. We then, that was stuck, have a gift from the lovely Nicola, which is a Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow by Laura Taylor Namey. I've wanted to read this for the longest time, and yet this is from Nicola. It says, "Congratulations on 3k, well deserved, onwards and upwards." This is about Lila, who is spending a summer in England, but that hasn't always been on the cards. Certainly not one stuck in the small town of Winchester with a lack of sun and zero Miami flavour. But when Lila meets Orion Maxwell in the local tea shop, her nightmare trip begins to look up. It sounds really cute. I've heard really good things. We then had another gift from Kay. So before I went on my trip, she gave me the 3rd Bridgerton book, and this is the 2nd Bridgerton book, which is the Viscount Who Loved Me. I have just finished watching this series on Netflix while I was away and really enjoyed it, so I'm hoping I love it the same. And that one unfortunately did not have a note, I don't think. Oh, it did. Apologise. It says, "Congratulations on 3k, lovely. You've worked so hard and deserve it so much. Buddy read this one." And yes, I remember I did read that because I was like, yes, we should buddy read this at some point. I am overwhelmed by even what day it is right now. So there is that one. And then I have 2 in here that I think I opened on camera, but these are from Adrienne. And these both say congratulations on 3k. And we have The Do-Over by Lynn Painter, which I have not heard many people talk about, just Heather from Bookables, and I always trust her. This is about Emily, who has lived through a dumpster fire of Valentine's Day. She passes out on the couch, but when she wakes up, she's back home in her own bed. That's not the only shocker though, somehow it's Valentine's Day again. So she's in a Groundhog Day? Is that what it's called? A Valentine's Day. Sounds really cute. And also Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. I remember reading this out. This one got a lot of hype on Book Talk back in the day, like what, 6 months ago, and I wanted to read more Penelope Douglas. So these are the 5 books that I opened before I went away and may or may not have shown in vlogs. I now need to get hold of my neighbour for the rest, and then I can go to bed because I need sleep. Hi, hello. It is 5 p.m. on Tuesday. I am back from the office. I think I look alive, but I don't really feel it right now. I am still so tired. I got in bed at 9. My alarm for medication woke me up at 9:30. I forgot to change it, so that was great. So I got like a second of sleep, and then slept until 6:15 when I had to get up and shower. Went to the office, found out I didn't technically have to go today, which is fine. Just rather tired. So got given some stuff to do, worked on this afternoon, and I'm hoping to stay home for the rest of the week. Saying that, I am exhausted. I have nothing planned, scheduled to do tonight. I have a lot to do around the apartment, like a lot. It's kind of scaring me. But before I do any of that, I'm going to sit and read the buddy read for today's pages of The Murder of Graham Catton, otherwise known as My Husband's Murder by Katie Lowe. I found out today from Chelsea that Katie Lowe is actually from Worcester, so who knew? Ooh, I'm going to try something. I've had a brainwave, but anyway, I haven't read her other book, The Fury, so maybe I should read the other book before I follow through on my idea. So today's buddy read is 63 pages. I would make a cup of tea, but I didn't go shopping for milk because I didn't go past the shop because I'm a genius. So I'm gonna get some squash because that's all I have in. Read 63 pages of this and then do everything I need to do around here, which is a lot. Hello, hello. So my neighbour has just delivered my parcel that arrived while I was away. I kept missing him yesterday and he's been missing me today. So here we go. I have the parcel and I can finally find out what this is and thank the lovely person. Jess! Okay, I'm trying not to read the note, read like what it is. It says, from Jess, congratulations on 3K subscribers. You deserve it. Really enjoy watching your videos. So thank you so much. I can already see there are 2 books in here. So let's just dive in. Okay, the first one is Part of Your World by Abby, this name I can't say, which I really needed because I bought Yours Truly, which might be a companion novel to this, I think. So this says, after a wild bet, Alexis Montgomery has had her world turned upside down. The cause, Daniel Grant, a ridiculously hot carpenter who's 10 years younger than her and as casual as they come. The complete opposite of sophisticated city girl Alexis, and yet their chemistry is undeniable, which it just sounds fantastic and I absolutely love this spine. I don't know what is drawing me to that. Really love it, so thank you for that one. As if you needed to get me another one, we also have Happy Place by Emily Henry. I was going to wait until this came out in paperback because I have the rest in paperback, but I've seen people hauling this and I was getting jealous. So I popped it on my wish list and oh my God, look at the naked book. I love it. So this will make my Emily Henry collection 4 books, of which I've read 1 of them, because of course, but why not add another? And this one's very cute. So it says, Harriet and Wynne are the perfect couple. They go together like bread and butter, gin and tonic, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Every year, they take a holiday from their lives to drink far too much wine with their favourite people in the world. Except this year, they are lying through their teeth, because Harriet and Wynne broke up 6 months ago, and they still haven't told anyone. But the cottage is for sale, so this is the last time they'll all be here together. They can't bear to break their best friend's heart, so they'll fake it for 1 more week. But how can you pretend to be in love and get away with it in front of the people who know you best? This sounds so cute, very excited for it, and thank you so much, Jess, for these books. That is so kind. You did not have to do that, clearly, and I appreciate you so much. So I'm now in my dressing gown because I had to answer the door because Amazon came and it is my present from Mal. And I think I know what it is because I know it's from my wish list. And she kept saying I was going to be mad at her for how much it cost. So this is for 3K. Actually, let me scroll up and read her note because it wouldn't let her put a note. So let me read out what she said. It says, you've worked so hard to get to 3K and you deserve so much more. I wanted you to have something that would be useful to your channel and content. So from the weight of this, it could easily be a box set of books. There's a few I want. That would have been outrageously expensive. But is that useful to my channel? Yes. But I can think of something else that I'd be more mad if she bought me. And the fact she keeps telling me I'm going to be mad means I think I know what this is. Right, my address is right at the tear. So I'm going to do it this way and hold my address up. Oh my God, it actually is Mal. You are crazy. I mean, that's what we call a crazy Mal. I can't get in. This is the Canon selfie. This prints photos straight from your phone. Oh my God. Is she okay? Does Mal need help? I think she might need help because why would you do this? Okay, she's packed away. Oh dear, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I genuinely don't. Here she is. Canon selfie. It prints pictures straight from your phone and you can make little collages and print loads out and... what do I say? Clearly thank you. She knows by now that I'm incredibly grateful. But who in their right mind would get me a Canon selfie? Crazy man. Clearly. How do I move on from this clip? I don't know. I think I'm just going to stop filming because I genuinely do not know what to say. Lost for words. Mel is crazy. Hello, hello. It is Wednesday. I'm working at home and I just got 2 Amazon parcels, both of which are things I bought myself. They're both techie things and I'm really excited for them. So, if I can actually get into here. Okay, we have first up a rip-off Apple pencil, because the real ones are like £79 and this one should work, and it was only like 20 quid. Because if I didn't tell you, Cole bought me an iPad, so the case he got me has a space for a pencil, and I clearly needed a pencil to fill the space. Which, if that one doesn't work, then I probably will give in and get the full price one, but if I don't need to spend that, I'm not going to spend that. So this one I'm even more excited about. I have been waiting to spoil myself with this, and I've now done it. It is the Logitech Pop Mouse in pink, which matches my keyboard. I have the keyboard for this. It is actually right here. So this is the mouse that matches this really cute keyboard. And again, I can't get in, but you can see what it would look like. So quick lunch break with a new mouse and a pen. Love it. Hello, hello. I have 4 Amazon parcels to open, and I think we can only argue one of them is even remotely bookish. So let's just go for it. These are all things I bought myself yesterday. Oh, starting with the most exciting one, we have a good wine bottle opener. I got rid of my nails today, so I've not really got much use of my fingers, because when you take acrylics off, your nails underneath them are like paper thin. I'm trying to be very careful and not hurt myself. But you may remember there were times, many times, many times, where I can't get into wine. So I bought myself a rose gold nice corkscrew, and I'm gonna figure it out. To be honest, I still don't quite know what I do. We'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. Another one. I believe this is my little bag for the gym. Yeah, I think it is. So I wanted something that I could just carry my keys and my phone in to get to the gym and while I'm at the gym. So this goes round, it's like a bum bag, but it's really thin. So I don't actually know, it was only £5. I don't know if that's gonna fit my phone and my keys. We can definitely try. But just so that I had somewhere to put them, because who am I kidding? I'm gonna try and be successful at the gym. We'll see what happens. Then we have a long boy. I don't know what this one is. Oh, this is the photo frame probably. Yes, okay. So this is the A3 photo frame for the print Chelsea got me as a gift. I need a new frame, so I got one that I can put up over here, and there should be a bulk pack of command strips, because I've gotten through so many command strips lately. So the final box is this one. I think there are 2 things in here. Basically, these were all done on separate orders as I worked out I needed more and more things. Because why could I not just wait? I'm impatient. Yes, there are 2 things in here. The first one is, did I get the wrong one? No, this is the selfie paper and ink. I have 100 prints, I think. So we will have to test that out tonight. And then I also got a laptop sleeve for my work laptop, because I keep buying cute accessories and I can't carry them without having the big chunky work laptop case, because I don't want to damage it. So we have this one. It feels like leather. It's not leather, because we're not made of money here. Oh, and it's like soft on the inside. Okay, so we got this. And it also comes with, another little pouch, like a miniature little thingy bob that I can put my new mouse in. So cute supplies for work, frame, command strips, gym bag, corkscrew, printing paper. What a fun haul. I really hope you all enjoyed this. So hello, oh god, made you wobble. I was trying to read an audiobook while I was working today. I should say it is Friday. This week has gone very quickly, thank God. I was listening to Extasia. I got to page 95 and I've DNF'd. I genuinely do not care about reading this book, which sounds really bad. So I was listening to the audiobook after I've already tried to listen to it once, picked it up again, and I thought, oh, if I'm going to read this book, I need to read it physically. And I just don't want to. Like, I genuinely just don't want to. This I bought myself at Yauk. I carried it home, big book, spent loads of money on it. I'm just not feeling it. So it's not going to happen, and that is fine. So what is the plan? I am doing a Patreon 48-hour readathon this weekend. I will show you as much as I physically can, but I think a lot of it's going to be taken up with sprints. And my TBR for that one is to get a little bit further in the Murder of Graham Catton. I want to finish the Devouring Grey. I want to finish Good Girls Die First by Catherine Foxfield, and then I have these two books that I wanted to read the whole thing of. So I don't know how well that's going to go. I'm going to read more of Graham Catton now and more of Taran Gray until I do the American Horror Story watch along later. And then next week is my dystopian readathon. So I have all my dystopians lined up. The reason I'm saying this is I'm just looking at my TBR for next month, and this was on next month's TBR, but I'm just going to take it off and DNF completely. I am going to film my TBR maybe now. No, I'm going to read. I don't want to film. I'm going to leave filming till tomorrow for a little bit of a break. So I'm going to do some more reading and hope that I have something interesting to show you eventually. Hello. So it is currently about 2 p.m. on Saturday. I've been doing my Patreon 48-hour readathon. After reading 60 pages of Graham Catton, I put that down for the day. And then I've just finished off the Devouring Grey by Kristin Lynn Herman. This was projecting to me 3 stars. I felt very 3-star vibes the entire way through. And then I got to the last 50 pages and it dropped to 2.5. And that is purely because I've now figured out what I like in a series. So this book is a series. I didn't know that going in, which is my own fault. But what I have decided in my brain is that I need books in series to act like movies, not like TV series episodes. Bear with me. So movies have to wrap up somehow. I don't like a movie that's a complete cliffhanger. Movies wrap up, but they get you intrigued for the next one. TV episodes, they know you're going to just watch next week's, so they can be as much of a cliffhanger, as much can be unresolved as you want. You're going to come back for the next one. In books, I don't like having to come back for the next one. I like a resolution. This one, I didn't feel like it had one. So this is about a town called 4 Paths, and there are 4 founding families which all have powers, and they have to use their powers to control the Grey, which lives in the woods, and it's some sort of monster. Obviously I'm not going to tell you what the ending is, but the whole point of the book is to control the monster. So I didn't really like how this went. I wanted more of a resolution, even if it was more could happen in the next one, just like a new adventure in the town. I didn't want to just continue the same story. So 2.5 stars will be unhauled. I was going to unhaul it at 3 anyway. I liked it. The magic system was kind of interesting, but just not my new favourite thing, unfortunately. But that is one book finished for the readathon. Also, while we've been here this morning, my A Box of Stories books turned up. So I will be unboxing this for you guys in a separate video. This was given to me by A Box of Stories, and I will have a discount code and what have you in that video, which will be coming in the next week when you see this. It won't be long. So there's that. I have already checked out the books. There's definitely one I'm excited to show you because it just sounds adorable. But yeah, time to get back to reading now. I'm moving on to Good Girls Die First, and hopefully we'll have that done by the time my Chinese arrives. Guys, my self-care arrived. As I said, it was gonna be a Chinese. Amelia, appreciate this, please. Salt and pepper chili, look at, oh, there's so many. Oh, they're so good. This is not what I expected these to look like. We've gone for king prawns in oyster sauce. I'm up for it. I'm excited. And, I mean, it's going to feed me for 2 days. We have a special chow mein. There's apparently got barbecue sauce poured over the top, and I'm here for it. So I'm going to plate this up, see what it looks like. It's like I almost want to trigger the Americans on TikTok. Like, look, oh, I'm so happy. And the oyster sauce tastes so good. Hello, it is Sunday morning. I need to get myself like changed out of what was now my pajamas, aka I just went to bed in what I was wearing yesterday. So I need to get changed, but I have 2 books to talk to you about. So last night I didn't think I was going to do it, but I did finish The Murder of Graham Catton by Katie Lowe. Cole FaceTimed me while he was cleaning his computer. So while he did that, I read my book, and it was actually a really wholesome activity. So I read The Murder of Graham Catton. I read about 130 pages last night, and it brought my total pages for yesterday to 685, which I'm definitely not mad at. That is a lot of reading. But this book, I ended up giving it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I do think it could have been a 4.5, but something is stopping me giving it a rating that would have rounded up to a 5, if that makes sense. So there was just something that didn't quite tick all the boxes. I think it was a little bit repetitive at the start, and I couldn't get over that when I gave my final rating. But this was fantastic. I did not guess the ending, which confuses me because I feel like I should have guessed it. I don't know, maybe I'm just doubting my skills now. Really think I should have guessed this one. But didn't. So if I haven't talked about it too much, this is about Hannah Catton, who 10 years ago, I think it's 10, yeah, her husband was murdered and there was a trial, a guy went to prison, but now there is a podcast called Conviction which tries to overturn wrongful murder convictions and get the right person arrested. And their latest topic for the podcast is the murder of Graham Catton. My camera battery's dying, so give me 1 second. Okay, so sorry if we've slightly moved, but yeah, so their latest topic is the murder of Graham Catton, and they believe that the man in prison has been wrongfully convicted. So definitely enjoyed this, loved the podcast element to it, and really loved however many twists and turns we got. I said in my review, by the end, we twisted and turned so many times, I didn't know which way was up and which way was down. Really do like it, glad I picked this for the book club, glad I finally read it. I don't think I'm going to be keeping this one just because it is quite a chunky book, and I don't typically keep thrillers because I don't think I'm going to want to sit and reread this. Saying that, I might hang on to it until the next time I go to the States because I think the mother-in-law might like this. So I might just give her the description, see what she thinks. It's going to be a heavy one if I do take it over there, so need to make my mind up what I'm doing with that. Potentially we'll take it for her. So then the next book I've started is Night Road by Kristen Hanna. This was not on my Patreon 24-hour TBR, but neither of the ones I want to read are available on audio anywhere that I can see. So I'm listening to the audiobook for this one. This was actually a present from Joe for hitting 2.5 thousand subscribers. So really glad I'm getting to it eventually. I am kind of flicking between the audiobook and the physical book, and so far I am really enjoying it. So this is about a woman called Jude who has twins, Mia and Zach, and Jude is quite a controlling parent. And then we also have Lexi, who's just come out of the foster care system and is living with her aunt. Why do I can't say that in videos. Her auntie, her mom's sister, her auntie. So she's living with her aunt and she makes best friends with Mia instantly. They are inseparable. So I'm currently about the 40-page mark, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think this is going to be a hit. So I don't believe I've read any Kristen Hanna before. I'm 99% sure, but I've heard amazing things about her books, so I really think this is going to be a hit. I'm going to put the audiobook back on and start folding laundry, because why, when you go on holiday, do you have so many clothes to wash? Like, they're all washed, they're just on the floor, and I don't really know why, and it's starting to repulse me. So this morning's job is folding laundry, putting things away, finally getting this flat to a situation I like again, because it's currently not. Hello, it is about 10:20 on Monday. It's bank holiday Monday, so I'm at home, but I need to wrap up this vlog and also get it edited, which I forgot that I need to do. No, I don't, because I'm still delayed, so I can have today off. Perfect, love that, music to my ears. I was starting to think about delaying my vlogs 1 week on purpose, but I don't want to do that, just to give me more time to edit, but it's just encouraging laziness, so we'll do it on a Monday. To wrap up what I read yesterday, I did finish Little Darlings by Jacqueline Wilson, which I gave 3 stars. I was a big fan of this until the final 50 pages, which I talk about more in detail in the Jacqueline Wilson vlog that will finally be coming within the next month or so. I have been filming my Jacqueline Wilson vlog for, I kid you not, 3 years. I've called it now. This is the last one I'm reading for that vlog, so that will be uploaded and edited, and you will see 2020 Chloe talking about old Jacqueline Wilson. So I hope you're all excited for that. This one's now read, and that was to meet the Facebook challenge of having a size word in the title, so that was little. I was also listening to the audiobook of Night Road by Kristen Hanna. I did not plan on prioritizing this, but it just happened. I don't know where I got up to yesterday exactly. I have got it written down for my 48-hour readathon, which, let me go get that. So I did a little tracker of my day. So on the 27th, on Saturday, I read 685 pages. And on the 28th, I read 584 pages, which gives me 1,269 pages for the weekend, which I'm very happy with. So yes, according to that, which I've just closed again, I read 208 pages of this yesterday, and I'm really enjoying it. I originally had this shelved because I shelved by category. I had it shelved as a thriller because it looks like a thriller to me. This is not. This is a really hard-hitting, contemporary, maybe pushing into literary fiction kind of book. And it's very, very hard-hitting. I almost cried twice within that first 208 pages. I've carried on with this again today, and I did get really choked up at one point. So I'll talk about this more next week. But there we have it. That is all we have time for today. As I keep saying, I was doing my Patreon readathon and it just meant so much to me. I appreciate everybody's support, but the patrons particularly stuck by me even when I was away for 2 weeks and I didn't do any extra content with them really. So I wanted to thank them with a 48 hours of dedicated reading. I hope everyone who participated enjoyed, and maybe we can do something like that again soon. I've just realised when this vlog goes live, we'll have just started the 12-hour live show. So I will put a link to it down in the description. If you didn't know about it, it is currently running, so please come and join us. If you're watching this afterwards, obviously, then please go back and check it out if you need some dedicated reading time. But I'm looking forward to hosting that so much. I don't know how I'm going to get through 12 hours, but we can do it. So that's all I'll say for now. Please give me any sort of nighttime emoji. I'm talking moons, beds, I don't know, night themed emojis. And I need to pop off and have a shower because I've just been to the gym. So I'm gonna go do that. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.